Hello YouTubers, Tross here, and I have just going to be a short video today. I really haven't been playing Minecraft too much recently. I've been waiting on some newer updates for 1.8 to come out. I haven't been playing too much Kerbal Space Program either. Also waiting on the next update, 0.24, to come out there. But I have a small little update here. This is an automatic charcoal machine. It will basically take a bunch of wood, a stick in the top, and automatically turn it into charcoal, and then use that charcoal to make more charcoal. And basically there's two chests back here that will collect it. Right now there's nothing because it's still filling up these hoppers. But after a while, you'll have all the charcoal you could ever use. And basically this is pretty good if you've mined all the coal out in your area, if you still want to make torches or use the charcoal for smelting other things. This will turn all your wood into charcoal automatically. And it's not hard to build, it's just slightly resource intensive. This is a twice as efficient one. We got two furnaces here, but you can build half of it, and actually I'll be showing only half of it, and you can build, you just mirror it and build it again to get the other half. So the first part I'm going to make is this little item elevator. This basically, let me explain quickly how this works. You put some wood up here, as much as you can. The wood will be fed into these furnaces. You then just need to start the process by dropping in one log or something to that effect. And you need to do that for each furnace. With one log, it will be able to produce a little bit of charcoal, and then the smelted charcoal will fall into this hopper, and will go into this one, and then go into this upward facing dropper. The comparator here will detect that. It's on inverse mode, I believe. I'm not sure offhand what it's called, but you click it to turn on, and this will make this pulse and turn itself off. But this will send out a pulse, which will, through this block and this bit of redstone, basically power both of these droppers, which will move the charcoal up into this piece, into this chest. The hopper here will then feed the piece back into the fuel side. So you'll then be using that to burn the next pieces of wood. Each charcoal will be able to smelt 8 logs or burn 8 logs, and you'll get 8 pieces of charcoal. But since you used one, basically for every 8 pieces of wood you get 7 pieces of charcoal. And charcoal can be used like coal. As far as I know, for every recipe that will take coal will also take charcoal, except you can't make coal blocks out of it. They're actually at the bottom here, I believe. Yeah, block of coal cannot be made out of charcoal as far as I know. But other than that, they are identical. So let's set this up. I will jump and place one of these down, and then jump and hold shift and place another down. And that's how you get 2 of them facing up. And do that again for this chest. That was actually a trap chest, which you will need if you are building next to each other. One of these has to be a trap chest. You can see that one is the trap chest. So I'm going to put this cobblestone block, again I'm holding shift, and this is kind of twofold. It makes it a little easier to build because now you can just place this furnace next to it, and it also will stop items from falling into these hoppers, which I'm going to place now. Place one into there, place another one here. So this will take the smelted items, which in this case will be charcoal, out of the furnace and route it into the little dropper tower. Up top we put another one hopper, and this will feed the wood in, and one more hopper behind to feed the fuel, the coal that we have made in. So that's the basics, and we just need a little bit of redstone circuitry to get this item tower, item lifter, item elevator to work. So I'm building that now. You have one comparator, click the front on here, you put a repeater. It will work on one, but it'll make a clicking sound. So you can put it on two, it'll still operate and not make a clicking sound. So basically, this line here, let's see if I put some items in here. This makes a clock when there's items in here. And just in case something happens and you get multiple or whatever, this is what will power the item elevator and keep it running, this clock. This can be left on one tick. This is basically, we use it to, this is powering the block, which will power the lower one, and then we just put a dot of redstone up here to power the upper dropper. And believe it or not, this is done. So I'm just opening the chest at the top, and I am going to put a whole bunch of wood in here. If you put less than 5 stacks, it's all going to drain into the hopper. Actually, less than 6, because 1 stack will drain into the furnace. And you can see this is filling, and I'm just going to put 1 block of wood here. This should make, I believe it will make 2 pieces of charcoal. So you didn't see it, but it came all the way around again. Actually, it's less than 1 for the first. But now that piece of charcoal is smelting 8, and that keeps, see the second one came around again. So basically the piece of charcoal is dropping in here. The comparator sees it, fires off, that lifts it up here into this chest, but then because this has room, it fills down through this hopper back into the furnace. And you know, these are doing the same thing over here. They just been running for a while longer. You see, we almost have this hopper full, and once the hopper fills, the chest starts filling, and you're free to take items out of either the hopper or the chest to use, as long as there's still some in the furnace. It will still operate. As long as there's 1 charcoal in the furnace, it'll keep going. As long as there's wood to go. Once the wood runs out, it'll stop, but you can just add more wood later. You can have this kind of hooked up to a automatic tree farm or semi-automatic tree farm, and have it just make coal straight away from all the wood that gets dropped, or however your tree farm works. Yeah, so this is 1/2, and you just mirror duplicate it, and it will pull twice the charcoal out at a time. And yep, that's how it works. So a little short video, trying to think of more things to make, or more updates. Maybe I'll find some other interesting games to play. There was just a Steam sale that finished up, so I did pick up a few games there. Not really things that I can make interesting things in, like Minecraft or Kerbal Space Program. I don't like really... Well, I like playing other games like first-person shooters or some strategy games, but I just, don't really think they make that good of video material, because it's basically just a story, and you get that from playing the game yourself. It's not, doesn't really have much of a creative component. So, hopefully I can think of some interesting things to build, or things to do in this game or some other game. I have been working actually on a maze mini game. I've probably mentioned it already, and they did change some things around in the recent snapshot that would actually make it a lot easier, a lot quicker to generate a maze, but I'd have to basically redo most of the redstone and command blocks that I've done for the maze minigame, so I may just be releasing it the way it is. Actually, I should probably be doing some more testing. I haven't actually worked on it in a few weeks. Been busy with some other things, but I should get back to it. It was getting near completion, but now that they added, or basically they increased the limit on the number of blocks you could clone at once, and that would really affect how the mazes, how fast they could be generated, because I was limited to copying around small blocks, small areas at once, and I stayed away from copying more than one area at a time, or actually within a certain number of ticks, because it definitely does, or was, causing lag. I'm wondering if with the larger space, if they figured out a way, or larger number of blocks you can copy at once, if they figured out a way to reduce the lag that caused. But I have yet to play around with it. But that's what I've been up to. And thanks for watching, and I hope you found this interesting, and I'll catch you guys next time.